The Vail Mansion, located at 1500 North Liberty Street in Independence, Missouri, was built in 1881 for businessman Harvey M. Vail and his wife Sophia. It is a beautiful example of Second Empire architecture. The house was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1969 and designated locally in 2002. It is open to the public as a museum. It features 31 rooms with 14 feet high ceilings, and amenities original to the house include speaking tubes, gasoliers, indoor running hot and cold water, and flush toilets. The Vail Mansion was the first house in Jackson County with indoor plumbing. The mansion is located on a 630-acre estate originally, but now reduced to a mere 5.6 acres, which included a vineyard and orchard. Vail was an attorney who built his wealth by investing in several business ventures, primarily interests in the construction of the Erie Canal. He was also part owner and operator of Star Mail routes with rights for the route to Santa Fe. Vail was a prominent figure. The mansion became the showplace of Jackson County and offered lavish hospitality to notables of the 1880s and 1890s, including many U.S. senators and congressional representatives. In the early 1880s, Vail was involved in the Star Route scandal. Charged with defrauding the government, he faced two trials in 1882 and 1883. Both of them ended in a not guilty verdict. In February 1883, while he was in Washington, D.C., his wife Sophia, who had been diagnosed with stomach cancer, was found dead at home from a morphine overdose in what was a case of suspected suicide. Vail placed his dead wife in a coffin with a glass lid and buried it in the front yard with the top visible so he could see her every day. The neighbors complained to the city, who demanded that Vail move the coffin, which he buried in an unknown location on the property. Neighbors in the area purposely avoid walking on the sidewalk nearest the mansion because they often see the ghost of Sophia Vail walking on the grounds. The house changed hands multiple times over the ensuing decades. In 1908, it became a sanatorium, which housed some residents in cages in the basement. Several people who worked in the mansion said that they would sometimes hear cages rattling, screams and moans coming from the basement, and that they refused to enter that area. During my own investigation of the property on several occasions, I ran into ghostly spirits in the bedrooms, when some invisible person sat on the beds, and on the third floor where three male ghosts smoked cigars, which gave off a strong odor. Visitors and workers report hearing conversations when no one is in the house, footsteps on the stairs, and doors open and closing by themselves. None feel that there are malevolent spirits in the house, just restless past residents who refuse to leave. In 1983, the mansion was acquired by the City of Independence through a donation by Mrs. DeWitt and underwent a long-term restoration project. The Harvey M. Vail Mansion is now a museum operated by the Vail Victorian Society. The home, which had been featured on the Travel Channel, once had regular haunted tours, but now only hosts ghost tours during October each year. Perhaps if you visit the mansion, you'll see ghosts inside the mansion and maybe Mrs. Vail walking the grounds outside.